Hi guys, Sarah here and welcome to Novel Expectations, and today I'm coming to you with another Tuesday Talks. Tuesday Talks is a Goodreads group that was started by Janie from the Bookworms Buddy and Janelle from Miss J. Rod Reads. So this week's question is, do you read/watch reviews before or after reading the book? I am an odd duck, and I actually tend to read reviews while I'm reading the book. Because if I'm reading a book that I've never, by an author that I've never read before, like last week I finished Forever Charmed by Rose Presley. I've never read her before. And about halfway through the book, and I was noticing all this repetition, I went on to Goodreads and started reading the reviews, and a lot of other people were saying the same thing. So the reason I tend to do that is to kind of justify to myself, am I reading what I'm reading, or am I reading too much into it? I also tend to look at reviews before and after reading the book too. I try not to get into spoilers because I don't want to be spoiled with books. But when I look at them at the beginning is when I know the author very well and I've read a lot of the author. Again, for example, I am reading a Heather Graham book this week. And if I saw the reviews and saw that it was getting 2- and 3-star reviews, whereas in my opinion this author is a 5-star author, why is it only getting 2- or 3-star reviews? I may scroll through real quick and see what's going on with that. Like, is she pretty much rehashing an old story? Do the characters, are they not as good? You know, what is it that's making this not as good a read to some people as it is to others? And then when I'm done a book, and if I either really, really loved it or really, really hated it, and I see on Goodreads that the average star rating is the complete opposite of what I have, again, I will scroll through the reviews and see, is there something I missed? Is there something that, you know, maybe I'm the weird one and there's something I really liked in the book that not everybody else did? I think it's her name Sylvie, I'm so sorry, from Wish Fulfillment. I saw a review that she did last week, or she did it a while ago, but I saw it last week, for the Me Before You book by Jojo Moyes, and everybody raves about this book. But she was completely dead honest and said she did not like this book, and it was so refreshing to hear that. So again, reviews really, really help. And again, I'm all about spoiler-free, but it is nice to know, going into a book, what other people thought about it and why they liked or disliked it. Now, I have seen reviews on Goodreads where people are essentially putting reviews for the sake of being mean. They don't like the author, they thought it was stupid. You know what? If you didn't like the book, that's absolutely fine. We're all entitled to our opinions. But if you didn't like the book, and there's a reason why you didn't like the book, please state that reason. Don't just say, I didn't like it, and be done with it. Like, in my opinion, have constructive criticism, because you don't know whether the author's going to go and read that, or, you know, write that, or whatever. And, you know, they may take that into consideration and go, oh, I never thought about doing that before. For example, last year, when I had my BookTube channel up, I reviewed a book called, oh my gosh, it was a book on hauntings, like true life hauntings in Louisville, Kentucky. And I posted my review, like I did my video review on my Goodreads channel, and I said I loved the book. My only issue with it is that you'd be in the middle of this awesome ghost story, and then suddenly the author would start talking about what food that they were eating. And that bothered me, right? But I let that be known, that that's what bothered me. The author himself actually replied to that video and said the reason he included that is because a lot of people said they liked hearing that. So it was just me. I was the one off. But still, to somebody else, they might go, oh yeah, that might bother me too. But then they listen to the book and go, no, it really doesn't bother me. But it's nice to let people know about things that might be a slightly bit different in these books, in the books that we're reading. And that's why we're all here. We're all here to give reviews, not just to talk about what books we bought and all that stuff, but to really give reviews and broaden people's horizons. And maybe something that you said in a review, either online, like either on Goodreads or on your BookTube channel, might resonate with somebody else and make them pick up something that they might normally pick up. So anyway, guys, I think I've rambled on long enough. What are your thoughts on book reviews? Do you read them before, after, or during like me? Let me know if I'm not the only crazy one. And until next time, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye.